Hey guys, I'm back for another video and welcome to my game yet again for update number 2. And, oh my goodness, a lot of stuff has been done as usual, but unfortunately none of them are really visual changes. They're all features, so it's not really going to change the way anything looks. So with that out of the way, I'm going to go straight into these features. Actually, before I say that, if you haven't seen any of my update videos, then I would highly recommend you go and look at them. Again, the previous one is in the description, and so will be the next one once that comes out. So, this is version 3. So, let's, first off, I'm going to show you this little demo. Again, the haunted house demo now has more rooms. So, this is the dining hall. And then you go back out here, you got your lobby. And I got rid of the Minecraft stone texture from the game just because I didn't really want to have Minecraft textures in my game anymore. So that's gone. And I locked these two doors because they don't lead anywhere anymore. Because I haven't created the area over there. So I just left them locked. And if you go through one of these doors, bam, you end up in one of the hallways, which actually looks like a hallway now instead of just a grid. And again, oh, in the last video I said this guy did something special. He is, he used to be a merchant, but now he just doesn't do anything. So that's fun. So I could go back through there. And actually, I think he does do something. I just have to click into the window. There we go. So then if I were to go back in here and talk to him. Yeah, so he is a merchant. Never mind. So he's a merchant. That's the special thing if you were wondering. And keys are stacking in my inventory, which is kind of funny because that's not supposed to happen. That glitch hasn't been changed, unfortunately. So, let's see. What is another feature? I can go back into the level editor now. And it's a toggle. It's just pressing X instead of having to press X to get in and Z to get out. So, I still have the same options here. I could place down stuff with the mouse. So, blah, blah, blah. I can put down my tiles. But another thing that is now different is I have a command prompt. So if I press T, you see this little thing comes up at the bottom of the screen. So there's a couple commands specifically for the level editor, and I'm going to use one of them now. And it's going to be /give 3. And that will give me the tile that has an ID of 3. And it will put it in my hand, essentially, and it will allow me to place it down using the mouse. So I can also do /give 0, and that gives me this again, the, whatever that's called. And then I can do /give 6. That is the wall, and it does make a Windows sound every time I press enter, which is kind of annoying, so I'm going to have to fix that. But this is the wall texture, and let's do the other command that has to do with the level editor. And that would be /use, and instead of what I'm using now, which are tiles, I'm going to use items. So /use item, and now I'm going to do /give 4. That's the ID for a key. There we go, so I could click and put down keys. And I could also do /use container. And now I can place down containers, which is something I was not previously able to do. So there you go. I can place down chests, and I could also do /give 0. Oh, that is 0. /give 1. Oh, there isn't another container apparently. I thought there was. Here, I'm gonna try that one more time. Give 1. Give 0. Yeah, there is a backpack item. I don't know how to access it in the level editor, though. We'll see. Okay, so let's use some other things here. Let's do /use NPC. And as you can see, this little prompt comes up, and you could actually, it has a special feature. I can right-click, and it will change the orientation of the NPC that I'm about to put down. But unfortunately, I cannot place NPCs yet. I did not finish the feature, so as of now, you just kind of got the ghost item, and you can right-click to switch his direction. The main reason being that there are a lot more variables involved in each NPC, and I'm going to have to find some way for the user to put in all that information when you put down an NPC, because I don't want it to have default traits that are undesirable. So, because I don't want them to be hostile or something by default, because that's not good. Okay, so anyway, let's do /use door. Same thing goes for the door. I'm going to need to find some sort of a prompt for the user to put in coordinates, like where it's going to lead to, but you can right-click to change the orientation if you wanted to. So that seems to be everything for the level editor. Of course, I haven't done as much this month as I did last month, mainly because I was super busy. I had a couple exams, and I had this YouTube thing to keep going because I ran out of pre-uploads. So one thing you just saw there is when I ran over here, bam, bam, you can automatically pick up items. So yeah, you don't have to press F anymore to pick up items. I realized how annoying that would be if you had a bunch of them in one spot. So you pick them up automatically, but I'm going to make it so when you step over it, it picks it up. So instead of just being in front of you like this, because then the second you put it down, you pick it up, which is obviously not what you're supposed to do. Yeah. So I kind of broke a feature while adding a feature. So the next feature is if we go back into command prompt, we got a couple more commands we can use. We can do /TP. And I will have to specify what to teleport. That's what TP stands for. Player, colon. Then I got to put in my username, ThirtyVirus. And then I got to do, what's the next thing? Oh, and as you can see, the command prompt gets bigger as you add more text, so that's nice. So I can teleport myself to coordinate 25, 25 in the lobby. Now I'm going to copy this command just in case if I want to do it again. Bam. And now I'm at coordinate 25, 25 in the lobby. Now, this also works for other areas. So I could be like, teleport myself to coordinate 77 in the dining hall. And there you go. Now I'm at coordinate 77 in the dining hall. So I could teleport myself anywhere. But that also includes NPCs. So /TP, NPC, colon, Bob. Whoops. I can bring you to 77 in the dining hall, because you need to go eat. And there he is over at 77 in the dining hall. So that's fun. I can teleport NPCs around, and if I want to bring Bob back, I can just change this 25, 25. Oh, I can just do this lobby, and then just change this P30virus to NPC Bob, NPC Bob. And it did cut off some of the text there. I don't know why it did that. Bam! And there he is, back in here. And if we go back in here, he's gone. So it was kind of hard to do that considering that that area I just left wasn't loaded when I teleported Bob. So it took some kind of complicated code to be able to bring NPCs from an unloaded area into a loaded area. Anyone that plays Minecraft and involves themselves in mob farming knows what I'm talking about. It's kind of weird. So, yeah. Alright, so the next command is quite a complicated one, actually. It allows me to /edit NPCs. Yes, I can edit the attributes of an NPC. So, actually, a quick thing to note is that when I'm typing in chat, everything stops. Everything stops. All the NPCs stop moving. So, the game is essentially paused right now. This is the best way to describe it. So, let's edit Bob. And we're going to change the file name referring to the file that his skin is taken from. So, as you can see, he's red. So, we're going to change that to Joe, which is the blue one. So, I'm going to go bam. And now, Bob is blue. He uses the other skin. So that's quite strange. So let's set him back to red before things get too confusing. So let's go back to the file name called Bob. And there you go. Now he's red again. So let's go from there. Instead of file name, let's change action, which is their AI mode, so to speak. And let's make him scared. And now he's going to run away from me. And now he's stuck in the corner. So instead of scared, let's make him hostile. Bam! And now he's chasing after me. Awesome. So some other things I can do once I get this guy to not be hostile anymore. Let's go idle. So there you go. Now he's idle. He's not going to run after me anymore. So some other things we could change. Instead of action, let's do attribute. And this refers to what kind of NPC they are. For example, these guys are villagers. So, well, except for this guy, he's a merchant. Bob is a merchant, so we're going to make him just a standard villager. So now if I talk to him, now he speaks instead of trying to sell me crap. So yeah, just like any other NPC. So if I were, for example, to go over to Joe And I'm going to set your, I need to capitalize your name because this is capital sensitive, of course, because I want to name NPCs, I don't know, maybe if there were 2 Joes for some reason, I don't know. So we can edit Joe, have his attribute be, let's have you be a merchant. So there you go. So now if I talk to Joe, he will try to sell me the 10 hitboxes in his inventory. So yes, NPCs do have inventories, no matter what kind of NPC they are. So if they're a villager, they still have an inventory, just like a merchant would, except a merchant can sell the stuff in their inventory. So that's cool. So let's take a look and see what the other things I can do is. We've got action attribute. Oh yes, we can also we can change the direction if we wanted to, which is kind of counterproductive because they're idle right now, so they're gonna immediately change direction. But let's just do that. Boom. Now he's looking up. 1 is up. And then if you were to go 2, then he'll face down. And then if I were to go 3, he'll face left. And then 4, of course, to the right. So, it's a quick thing, I guess. If you're editing the level and you want to have NPCs that just sit there and do nothing, then there you go. We've also got health and maximum health. Yes, that is a thing now. And you can change their name. So, yeah, it is pretty crazy. I'm not sure if I finished it or not, so I'm not going to test that. Actually, yes, I am, for the heck of it. So, let's see if this works. Live debugging. Change Joe's name to Derp. Oh, of course, I can't really see if he's affected or not, so I have to do this. Since his new name is Derp, edit NPC Derp attribute, and we're gonna set it to no, not villager. Yes, villager. And your name is Derp instead of Joe. See, that does work. Haha. So I'm pretty sure that's everything under edit NPC. Okay, so time to demonstrate the next command. As you can see, the NPCs are chasing me like freaking crazy, and I'm just like, you know what? I want you to stop freaking moving. So, of course, I'm in the command prompt, so I'm going to do /freeze. Bam. And they are frozen. They will not move. And I'm pretty sure I won't be able to talk to them as well. Yep, I cannot talk to them because they are frozen. So that's freaking hilarious. So yeah, I also made it so you can't talk to an NPC unless they're idle. Because if they're scared, of course, they're not going to want to talk to you because they're freaking running away. And if they're hostile, they're trying to kill you. And again, they're not going to want to talk to you. But if they're idle, they're just walking around. Sure, they'll talk to you. But if they're frozen, they're practically dead to the world. So they will not talk to you, of course. On to the next command. So we are going to be doing /create NPC. So /create NPC. Now, of course, all of the, all the arguments are on a separate window on my screen. So there we go. Alright, /create NPC. We're going to put him in the lobby. And we are also going to have him at 25. And he's going to use the file Bob for his skin. And his name is going to be 30. Because my username, 30. Kacha! And there's 30! Yay! And if I talk to him, he'll say ... because he doesn't have any dialogue. So that's that. So yeah, you can create NPCs. Okay, well, I just used a command that was broken, and I copied a lot of NPCs. So, I'm not going to show that one off yet. That's the /copy NPC command. I kind of broke it. So let's do some more investigating, shall we? So we've got Bob and... oh, that's 30. Oh, 30's back. Okay, so we're going to do /remove NPC 30. And no. Bye-bye. And now he's dead. And as you can see, his backpack is there, which has nothing in it, of course, because it only makes sense. I didn't give him anything. So, actually, another feature of the level editor that I did not show you, /use erase. That's the eraser. So I can just go, boop, goodbye. And I could also just be like, you know what? I don't want this NPC here. Bip, bip. You're done. Goodbye. So, yes, I can use an eraser, which is cool. So, the remove NPC command, what is the next one? I have a whole list here, and I have all the formats of everything. Alright, so we've got remove NPC. We have create door. Oh my gosh, this one's going to be annoying. Okay, so I can create a door. So let's do this. / create door. And we are going to have a skin of 0, which is the wooden door. And we are going to have it in the orientation up, down, which means you can access it from above and below. That's what condition means, or orientation. Then you have the condition, which is open. I could have it be, actually, I'm going to go locked so I can use a key. So locked, and then I'm going to have it appear in 32, 30. Actually, that's a little close to my character. 40, and we are going to have its coordinates in its destination. So let's go to 7, 7 in the dining hall. Oh my goodness. It's kind of hard to read when you get farther on for some reason. No, I did not want to put a 0 there. And I'm pretty sure that's everything. So bam. So as you can see, a door's there. So if I go hacha. Oh, of course it's locked. I forgot. Oh, whoa. That was kind of weird. Oh my goodness, I broke it. Okay, so anyway, we are going to get in an orientation to get in there. Boom. Unlock the door. And here I am at 7, 5 because, of course, the coordinate of the other door would have been 7, 7. So I made it so when you walk in, it puts you 2 tiles up because it's, more convenient that way just to put the coordinate of the other door. So I'm going to want to get rid of that. So let's use the erase tool, of course, to get rid of that door, which you can do, which is kind of cool. And I could also get rid of chests too. So blah, bye-bye. So that's that. Okay, so the last command is the simplest one, and it is /spawn. Brings you to the spawn. And I do have a set spawn command, but it is currently broken, along with copy NPC. So yeah, those are 2 commands that are currently broken, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, so unfortunately you can't talk in chat if you just go like this, like blah, blah, and nothing happens. So yeah, I'm gonna have a nice chat on the side there so you can actually see what people are typing, if it's not commands, of course. But yeah, multiplayer support is definitely in the works. That is something I'm planning on doing. So let's see, what's another feature? The health system. It is quite awesome, actually. So if I were to go up to Bob here, I'd just be like, yeah, I don't like you. R. I just pressed R, and that hit him, and now he's afraid of me because I just hit him. So I'm going to hit him again. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's because I just went in chat. Nope. Da, 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 da. Dead. And when they die, they drop their backpack, of course, which doesn't have a skin yet. So it's just a box. And there you go. It has his inventory in it, so that's cool. So, remember Bill over here? Oh, actually, it was Joe. He had 10 hitboxes, right? So if I were to go and hit him, there, and he's afraid of me running away. And dead. And then I could go here, and ooh. Well, I just crashed the game doing that. Yes, there are a lot of issues with this, so I'm just gonna, get out of here. Bye-bye. And there's his 10 hitboxes. And then, of course, you have... Oh, that's Joe. Okay. That must have been the copy imposter person. Bye-bye. And there he's got his 10 hitboxes. So, yes, I can kill NPCs, but it occasionally crashes the game. Again, I cannot stress enough that this is a game that's in progress, so all these weird things are to be fixed in the future. But, yeah. So, I'm pretty sure that's everything except for the last feature, which is kind of a... again, a glitchy one, but it's freaking amazing. So, what you probably notice is that everything's a lot smaller in this video than it was in the last one because I am in 720p right now. Yes, I can change the resolution of my game. Before it was in 854 by 480, and now it is 1280 by 720, and I can go to any resolution I want. I could be at 4K if I wanted to, but it would lag the game quite a bit, because that's a lot of pixels. And, of course, this game isn't taking advantage of graphics yet, because I'm not using DirectX, which I'm planning on, so that's another thing. But, yeah, not only can I change the resolution of the game, and it could be in weird resolutions too, but I tend to stick to the 16:9 aspect ratio so that it comes up on YouTube without black bars. But what was I gonna say? Oh yes, there's another feature, and it's scaling. I can scale the game. I can zoom in and out, so I'm going to test that out right now. So of course I'm gonna have to cancel, or I'm not gonna cancel, I'm gonna X out of the game, and I'll be back. And I'm back, and as you can see, I'm zoomed in. Wee! Yes, I zoomed the game in, and look at this crap. Oh my goodness, it's in doubles. So I doubled the zoom of the game, so it kind of looks similar to what it was like in the previous videos, because I had to stretch out the 480p over a 1080p video. But yeah, and the one thing that's glitchy about this is that the hitboxes aren't correct in certain instances. On the height it is, but for some reason over here it's not. It just doesn't draw enough stuff to the screen for some reason, and it's a couple pixels off too, but that's okay. Again, features to be fixed, and I can go right past you. But yeah, I can do this in any scaling I want, so let's go to 128. Okay, as you can see, I zoomed in way too much and the character's no longer centered because things get glitchier as you zoom in more. So the height is still correct. No matter what you do, the height is always correct. But the, whatever it's called, the x-axis is not, as I am trying to show you, but things are so zoomed in. See, it's a couple pixels off. It's 1, 2, 3, 4... little squares off, but everything is in 128 zoom. Now, it could be a weird zoom, too. It could be an odd number. It could be anything you want, which is really, really strange, to be honest. But now, let's go backwards and go to 4 zoom, which means we're zooming out a ton. And here we are in 4. Look how tiny this is. Oh, boy, this is amazing. I love this. And as you can see, the hitboxes are even more off because that happens when you scale down. This is just incredible. I love this. This 4. This makes me look like Pac-Man, doesn't it? The yellow and everything. It just kind of does. But, yeah, this is... actually, 2 is as small as it will go. Here, I'm going to go into the yard and see what this looks like in 2. Yep, look at this. Look at this. Gigantic freaking field. Now I'm actually going to go into, I'm going to see if I can go to 1 zoom just for your entertainment. Well, 1 works definitely, and as you can see, this is freaking huge. And it might look like I am not moving right now, but I am, and it's moving so freaking slowly you can't even see it. So yeah, this is the most zoomed out you could freaking be. That's literally 1 pixel if you can see that little white square. Well, it might be more than 1 pixel because you're watching a 1080p video that's been scaled up. But still, in the game, it is 1 pixel right now. So that's freaking hilarious. Okay, so I've come back to something a little bit more playable, which is 8. And I do like the even numbers because they have the least glitches, even though it is possible to go with anything. And I believe the hitboxes are still pretty accurate when you're at 8. Yeah, they are. Just still a couple pixels off, which is fine. This is totally playable, and it's in an alpha version. I mean, come on. It's not letting me in that door for some reason. There we go. It's because the NPC was blocking the way. Alright guys, so that's it for this quick update video. Now, if you enjoyed, then please be sure to leave a like down below. And if you are interested in getting the game, unfortunately, you're going to have to wait at least a year. Because this game is so early in development that there's no question. Like, I can't release this game early because I don't want to fit that stereotype of all the early release games that are super glitchy, and that's just not fun. So, yes, I will be releasing it on Steam when it's ready, but in the meantime, I'm going to just keep uploading these. So, yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Leave a like if you did, and I guess that's it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.